This 5-year strategy really helps to define what the National Centre is going to do. It's really important that we do that because there is so much that needs to be done for children and young people who have experienced child sexual abuse and for victims and survivors.
This is time for action, time to really nail what we need to do to keep children safe and to change the world for victims and survivors.
The 5-year strategy is important to me because it is going to give a voice to survivors and victims of child sexual abuse.
5-year strategy documents an impactful response to each of the challenges that we face as a community in truly holding and supporting and helping victim survivors recover.
So many people have gone throughout their lives and they haven't had the opportunity to be seen, and it will give them an opportunity to change and to live the life they need to live.
It keeps alive the commitments that were made out of the Royal Commission and ensuring that we're accountable back to the survivors and people who are invested in the issue.
And what the strategy does is that it starts to tell you how the National Centre will work, what the National Centre is going to try to do and put its focus and its energy into. So its focus will be around preventing child sexual abuse before it starts, helping systems to change so that victims and survivors get the sort of support they need when they need it. And finally, it's going to look at how do practitioners, the people who are working alongside to support victims and survivors, what do they need to know more about in order to do their role better?
The goals of the 5-year strategy are to change the life course for victims and survivors, and they're to stop child sexual abuse before it starts.
It's responding with strong action, and it's engaging all parts of the system.
There are children today that don't feel safe. There are children today that need to be seen and healed and nurtured.
What I hope that the 5-year strategy will do for victims and survivors is give a really clear understanding of what the National Centre is going to do for them. It's going to provide knowledge, it's going to provide evidence, it's going to provide research, and most importantly what it's going to do is elevate the voices of victims and survivors as an important source of feedback, as an important source of knowledge in order to make sure that we deliver over the next 5 years some important changes that will stop victims and survivors in 10 and 20 years' time coming back or talking about the fact that nothing has changed for them.